We're back for another week. Hey, Brook, imagine being not only replaced in your footy team, but now replaced on your full-time show.
Hate to see it. You'd hate to see it in 4K. Yeah, shout out to our man. We'll talk about this very shortly, but Luke Metcalfe is in the building today. Marc was like, I'm going fishing, but I'm going for a big fish. I said, you can't get him. I said, you can't get Mr. Metcalfe. Shows me yesterday. Guess who's on the show?
Yes.
So, Luke, thank you for joining us, bro. We appreciate it.
No worries. Thanks for having me in, fellas. Yeah, as you said, I'm enjoying my time replacing Shaun in footy-wise, and so it's going to be good to sort of replace me, keep me in Vegas a bit longer.
Come on now.
Yeah.
All right, man. Should we get into it?
Yes, sir.
Let's do it.
Play On in partnership with BNZ.
Play on. Lamborghini. Look out the speed! Shaun Johnson!
Luke Metcalfe.
It's over! Pass is intercepted at the goal line. In your life have you seen anything like that? Elliott hits it over the grandstand, and New Zealand are in the World Cup final!
What up, family? We are back for another show. That is right. Shaun is over in Vegas at the moment. LA, Vegas, America. I'm not actually sure where he is at this current point in time, but he's living a very good life. So shout out to Luke for joining us on the show today. The show is brought to you by BNZ. Shout out to YOUKNOWMEDIA, Frank Energy. Big love to them. Heineken Silver and Marc. BNZ, who what?
BNZ, they're about the game.
Oh, we change it every week.
Yeah,
I
we
love
change it every week. Also, Play On recorded.
They know the game.
Hey, recorded in our Autex Solution soundproof studios. Sound solutions to suit your budget and time frame.
That's right. Now, Luke, thank you for joining us. Bro, you're middle of preseason right now. Actually, no, it's probably closer to the start of the preseason, right? You guys been there for a little while, though. How's the body? How you feeling?
Yeah, no, I'm feeling all right. Started about 4 weeks ago, so this is our 5th week. Yeah, the body's starting to feel it, but you're starting to sort of feel like this is where you're coming into your top peak fitness levels.
I'll tell you what, your
looking
legs,
good though, ain't he?
your
Yeah,
legs are looking brown good,
I was going to wear long pants today, but I thought, no, get
Don't
the
waste
legs
that.
out. Get the legs out. It's a bit white at the top here, so I'm trying to sort of shield that away from the camera.
Don't waste that, mate. Don't waste
Nice
that.
little olive Aussie skin. I think
Any
in
changes?
the Kiwi sun.
Let us know any kind of differences, anything that you're allowed to say, obviously, but anything different, you're finding within preseason this year. Obviously, a couple of veterans leaving the squad. Have you guys changed anything up? Are you doing it differently?
Yeah, obviously losing someone like Shawnee, who's one of the best halfbacks of all time to play in the NRL. You're obviously going to have to change your style a little bit, and we're sort of tweaking with a few things there in attack, but nothing.
Hey, don't go away too much now.
Not tweaking, not reinventing the wheel or anything like that. Just a couple of tweaks, but it's been really exciting, sort of looking at it from a new lens. And but yeah, I've been lucky enough to have people like Shaun and other halves in my career that I've learned off. So I feel like I'm ready to take that next step in my game.
Shit. I'm looking forward to it. Hey, what does preseason look like? Just as obviously Marc, myself, everyone else here in the studio, we're just punters. But what's a Tuesday preseason look like for the Warriors?
All right, so just picture you've woken up in hell. Nah. So yeah, get in there. Tuesday's probably a big day.
Yeah.
So yesterday was our big running day on the field. Lot probably out there for 2 hours. Lots of
2 hours.
Yeah.
Hear that, boys?
2 hours.
2 hours.
In the Auckland sun too.
It's been blistering.
Yeah. Couple of victims there. Couple of the
Yeah, I bet.
couple of Aussie boys with the white
Stay
skin.
hydrated.
Yeah. It hasn't been good. Out there for a while. Lots of conditioning. So just getting in a bit of ball work now too, but sort of a mix of the two, getting the con reps in plus the ball work. So and then come off field, lunch, gym, and then a bit of a massage yesterday too. So that helps. Yeah, Tuesday going into your day off on the Wednesday, you get the massage. So that's always a good thing about waking up the Tuesday. You know you got a big day, but you got the day off the next day.
You guys done your bunker?
Yeah, hang on a sec, just before you ask that, is there any truth to the rumor that you have to earn the right to have the ball? As in, like, you guys don't even touch a rugby ball or a rugby league ball for weeks on ends, and then finally they're like, okay, now you get it.
Not this preseason. Not this preseason. There have been ones like that I've heard about, where you got to earn the right. Then come January, you haven't touched, haven't done one play. But no, we've actually been pretty lucky this year. We've been pretty good with the ball getting in there early.
Bronco time? Have you guys done Bronco yet?
Yeah, we've done it. Yeah.
Yeah. What was who had the best time?
I got like a 4:08. Nah,
Oh, bro! I was gonna say that's too quick in preseason now.
I'd say Freddie Lussick got this year got a 4.28 or something.
Wow.
But last year I think he got like a 4.21 or something ridiculous.
Big off
like
season,
that.
eh?
Yeah. So Freddie Lussick, he's definitely up.
What are you
there
looking
as
at?
our
If you say a 4, you're good to
like
us.
440.
Oh, but you're sprinting.
So,
I'll take that.
You're telling
the right people.
Yeah.
Hey, boys. Hey, we do have a big show. Shaun is going to join us on the show a little bit later from, like I said, I'm not really too sure, but he's in America somewhere. He's done some amazing things. Marc, we've got fifth and last in there.
We do indeed. Fifth and last as we just go through all the sports news over the week. We've also got our Frank Energy Lucky Strip competition.
I got a good feeling about today now.
Now, that's why Shaun is over in the States. He's clearly doing a recce for us, just to make sure that whoever wins this trip, and someone is winning this trip. This isn't one of those things where, like, you know, you could scratch 100 scratchies and no one ever wins. This thing here is going to be given away on the show. We gave 3 people the chance last week, which means we had 13 jerseys to begin with. Those 3 are gone. That means it's a 1 in 10 chance.
Come on.
1 in 10 chance today on the show.
So go and watch Luke play in Vegas next year, which is exciting.
Well, he's going to be taking part in it. He's going to have to reach into the
I
suitcase.
reckon we get Luke to do all 5.
You reckon?
I reckon Luke do all 5. How about that? I mean, they've won 50 consecutive games at the Mecca at Eden Park. Can they make it 51? We'll talk about that a little bit later. The All Blacks and their schedule playing South Africa at Eden Park, which we'll talk about that too.
Makes me nervous.
They're not
To
playing
wrap
the
up the
Wallabies,
show-
are they?
Well, no, that's a given. Yeah, no, we're not even worried about that. Did we even put that one on the schedule this year? No.
It is on there, and I do believe it is actually at Eden Park as well. That's not the one we want to discuss, though.
Well, let's hope that's the 51st one, because the 52nd one, then that's where Anyway, we've got a big show. Shout out to Luke one more time for jumping on the show. Marc, let's do it, eh?
Let's do it. As we always do, it is time for fifth and last, and let's start off with our headlines around the Blackburn Sevens team. Yes, the Blackburn Sevens have won their Cape Town leg of the World Series after beating the United States 26 points to 12 in the final, and what a final it was. After going down early 12-0, the Blackburn Sevens, they clawed their way back in, ended up winning it 26-12, as I said. And look, this is the first tournament win of the season for them. They were pipped by Australia in the final of the opening round in
Which
Dubai.
was a great game.
So that was awesome. But next tournament, they get basically the month off now. Next tournament is in Perth. The men finished 6th in Dubai. In Cape Town after apparently the Gastro hit the team.
Oh, well, it's tough to win any game with Gastro, isn't it? Hard to get out of bed with Gastro. So,
Yeah.
I mean,
Well, go on. Tell us more about your kid.
We'll leave that at that, eh?
In the second headline, Auckland FC ruled the A-League. Yep, Auckland FC triumphed over arch rivals the Wellington Phoenix 2-1 on Saturday in front of a capacity 26,253 fans at Go Media Stadium.
Undefeated, is it?
It is undefeated.
Yeah.
How do you feel when you see Go Media sold out, but it's not with the Warriors fans?
Yeah, no, I actually love it because I love my football. Or soccer,
here we go.
as we call it. So I want to go watch a game, but I haven't been able to watch the game. But yeah, obviously, home of the Warriors, Mount Smart.
Yeah.
Selfishly, I'm like, this is our home ground.
Yeah, I feel you.
But no, you got to. They're Auckland beat Wellington, so you got to root for them and you got to get on their back.
Look, I'm obviously a Wellington supporter, and I need to have a chat to both of these teams. How dare you make me care so much about this damn A-League? I'm a busy man, as I know a lot of us are. I'm a father first. We've got a couple podcasts going on. You know, I got to play fantasy, and now I have to care about this. This is the incredible job. Obviously, I want the Phoenix to win, but I guess a win for the Phoenix was that we just showed that Superman can bleed ever so slightly. You know, we scratched them just a little bit. You know, we saw a goal go into the back of the net, and we didn't win the game, but they can concede a goal. And
so you've worked it out.
and that's a loser's mentality there, but I'm trying to find the wins where I can, right, Marc?
Ultimately, the kryptonite is if you put more goals in the back of the
Well,
net.
you just got to get one, though.
You'll beat
you know,
them.
and it took us a while. We got on the 80th minute. You know,
Confidence
that
booster.
Rufa
Yes.
put that one through and Costa put it through on the left. But overall, I think nothing but success to the A-League, because there's so many people that I know now, myself included, that genuinely care about the A-League, and it's because of these two teams. So well
Do you
done,
reckon-
well done, Auckland FC, but Phoenix will be all right.
Yeah, that's their 6th match in a row that they have won. They maintain the competition lead. Phoenix slipped to 5th with their second loss. Also, the first one obviously inflicted by the Aucklanders. So, didn't want to rub that
It's a
in.
good team, though. It's a good team.
Do we think the same kind of, I guess, I don't know, thing might happen or could happen if, say, Aotearoa was to get another rugby league squad? Do we think that might be that could happen? I don't know. Like I think what's worked really, really well with what's happening in the A-League at the moment is Wellington was the established team,
Yeah.
and no one likes Aucklanders. So you put an Auckland team in as the second team, and everyone's like, ugh, yuck, and then they do well.
Yeah.
No one likes seeing Auckland do well. I think the recipe was successful, and if they did the same with rugby league, and I've just gone and answered my own question, but it could, you could find it something similar. But makes me think.
Yeah, no, I think that obviously eventually I think there's bound to be a rugby league team in New Zealand, but just as of right now, like the New Zealand Warriors are just so big as on the field and off the field, like selling out every game is like huge. So I don't know if they're ready just yet for like another team, whether it's but I feel like if there was, it would have to be in the South Island, right? Like, or would it be Wellington?
I would love to see Wellington, but I think you're right. I think it would be Christchurch.
Christchurch, yeah. That's
all the
right.
other games go to Christchurch.
Yeah.
Sold out every time you guys go down there as well.
Pre-season games sold out there too.
Pre-season sells out.
Yeah.
I mean, if the writing's on the wall, maybe it is Christchurch.
Yeah.
Selfishly, though, I'd love to see Wellington.
Yeah,
I would love to see it.
But don't do it at the stadium. Do it out in Wainui-Mata or something like that.
Yeah. Jerry Collins Stadium site. Yeah, absolutely.
Anyway, third story, emotional end to the Formula One in 2024. Lando Norris won the season-ending Abu Dhabi Grand Prix to deliver McLaren's first Formula One Constructors title since 1998. And New Zealand's Liam Lawson, who started in 12th, had his problems and failed to finish. He actually emerged from a pit stop with a loose wheel, of all things.
That's not his fault.
That's not his
So
fault.
we're not going to blame Liam for that.
Nuh-uh. And then ended up having to be forced to retire just a few laps remaining with smoke coming out of his car. Again,
Once again, not Liam's fault.
Like a Liam problem.
That's not a Liam problem. Let's clear that up real quick.
However, 7-time world champion Lewis Hamilton finished 4th in his last race for Mercedes, overtaking teammate George Russell in the 58th and final lap, and joined Leclerc at Ferrari next season. That's where the emotions came from, and Lewis Hamilton's last words on the team radio were something else. It was pretty damn cool. I feel like the Formula One gets a bit of a hard knock when it comes to these are all business decisions, and it was quite nice to see that the difference between
the softer side.
Lewis leaving.
Yeah, I was going to say that I got a little bit emotional watching that Lewis Hamilton. He's crosses the stripe and then he's
one last time.
Like it's not like he's retiring. He's going there, but just that run he had at Mercedes. That's when you get into F1, most people it's because of Lewis Hamilton.
Without a doubt.
It's because of that guy. He's a cool guy off the track. He's cool, but he races and he wins. Like it's end of an era.
What I will say is I don't know heaps, but I did watch because of him. If I ever watched, it was because of him. But I feel like if there's one team I would like him to go to, it's Ferrari.
Yeah.
It's got the
cool.
reputation with Michael Schumacher. They're very close to how many world titles they've won.
I think they're on par, aren't they?
Yeah.
Didn't they have 7 each?
I think it was 7 each. I thought it might be 7 each or 7-8. So, there's that as well. But I feel like if you're going to go to one, I think we all want to see him go to Ferrari.
Yeah, if you associate like cool, it's Ferrari, and like F1, it's cool. And then Lewis Hamilton, hand in hand, they go together.
I'm rocking with that. Hey, Luke, are you a fan of the UFC?
Yeah.
Big fan of the UFC?
Yep.
Well, so are we around here. And this came out yesterday, and I'm excited about this. The Black Jag, Carlos Ulberg, I'm going to say he has a chance to fight potentially for the title because he's about to fight Jan Blachowicz, who's ranked fourth. This one's going down in UFC London, March 23rd, so it's going down next year. And if he wins this, and Nix is our web guy, he's our UFC guy as well. We're kind of having this chat loosely that if he wins this, hell of a rise, stocks will be through the roof. He's won all of his fights fairly convincingly. He has a chance to fight for the championship. Now, Jan was the person who handed Izzy his very first loss. A few years ago now, maybe he's a little bit older in stock. He's had a few more fights, so there is a chance. Don't get me wrong. Jan Blachowicz is a bad man in that ring with terrible intentions. But Carlos has been on an absolute tear at the moment. I think we're all supporting him, and I just think it's cool that there's this potential. I don't want to say that Izzy stepped away from being the man there because Izzy is Izzy, but there's a potential that Kai could be and working closely with you, Kai Kara France could be a UFC champion, and we could have Carlos Ulberg kind of the passing of the torch at CKB. They have 2 new champions in there. Potentially, I think it's a beautiful thing. So Carlos, good luck. We saw that March 23rd, UFC London. He's going to be taking on Jan Blachowicz.
Don't we have we've got a UFC happening a little closer
Navajo.
to here, right?
Yeah.
Navajo's fighting this weekend. Navajo Sterling.
Man, City
Please tell me I haven't got
that
that wrong. I just kind of have the second of. I do. I think it is this weekend. His debut in Tampa. He's a bad man too. So shout out to CKB, man.
Just something in the water there, eh?
Something in the water.
Different. Yeah.
What's Kai's trainings like?
Hard. Bro, he comes in, it's so technical, eh? And you learn so much every time you do one. You learn something new. And we're 2 days a week. Some days even get to go into CKB to go on their mats and
soak
train.
up the greatness, I guess.
Yeah. And it's pretty cool when you're going in there and they've got full classes there and people there. and it's just it's ridiculous. And then sometimes Kai jumps in pretty much every session, and he's in it. He's just ridiculous, bro. He is just next level. He's like, so we're all obviously bigger than him, but he's just different. Like he's
Winston, my 3-year-old son's almost bigger than Kai.
I didn't say that, Kai. So no, he's just different. Like he's so strong for like such someone who's like obviously doesn't weigh the same in that, but he's just ridiculous, and we're lucky as to have him as our full-time wrestle coach.
Have you ever attended a UFC event?
No, that's we were talking about this before. Actually, that's on the bucket list. Go to
312 as in Sydney.
I'm not gonna lie, Vegas. I'd love it.
You'd love to do a Vegas one?
Yeah.
The 312. All I know now is that the tickets are on sale as of Friday. Just FYI, if anyone is keen to go to Sydney with the UFC, an easy one to get to, absolute easy one to get to.
Hopefully, we get a couple of our boys fighting on there. It's not looking good, but hopefully, some CKB boys.
Is there ever a chance there's an Auckland card?
Auckland Fight Night could happen.
Yeah, but not
I don't think a card would happen, but Australia has kind of the monopoly on that at the moment, and they do an incredible job. We were in Perth. They did an incredible job while we were there. So
we're pretty good.
You do go all right when it comes to hosting sports events. Now, you've got a headline, which I've actually just handed to you, and it's to do... Can you even read it?
I cannot read that. I wear glasses. All right, guys. Lulu's son, WTA Tour's Newcomer of the Year. So New Zealand tennis player Lulu's son has been named...
Yes.
I just said it again, it's just twice. Newcomer of the Year. Breakout season after starting the year ranked outside the 200. Now, if you know your tennis, it's hard to work your way up. It is. They don't just give you anything, so you got to work for it.
She's an interesting one too. Like Lulu was not she was born, I believe, in Tiano and raised in Switzerland, and then attended college in the US. So Lulu Sun has been like one of those people who. And then I think it was...
A Kiwi, though, we're claiming.
Yeah, well, no, she switched alliance and represented New Zealand at the Paris Olympics, so that's where we can... Now she's ours.
Officially, yeah.
Yeah, officially ours. But that's exciting news for her, and I think it's been a while since we've had a tennis player. Do you know what I mean? A tennis player that's waved the flag at such a high level.
Is she going to ASB Classic? Does anyone know?
I'll tell you what, I'm going to be there.
Yeah.
I can't wait.
Yeah,
a couple cold ones that weekend. That's for damn sure.
Yeah, I followed them on Instagram. I was hoping for a little sort of like try and like message me and say, "Oh, you want to come?"
But
they didn't give me anything. So
yeah, no, here's your moment.
If they're watching,
this
might be my Frank in it now.
All right, finally, it's our Heineken Silver Low Carb Smooth Delivery of the Week. Congratulations to American hero. He is a cult hero, competitive eater. Joey Chestnut.
Oh, bro, yes.
They are calling him the greatest competitor eater of all time.
Well, he could be the greatest competitor ever, too.
Yeah.
I mean, he could be.
Joey Chestnut took to the stage in peak form and set a new world record for the most cocktail shrimps eaten in 8 minutes.
21 pounds.
21 pounds of cocktail shrimp. Anyone got one of those converters?
Yeah, I looked it up. 9.5.
9.5 kegs.
Yeah, 9.5 kgs worth of shrimp.
I mean, that's America for you though, right? Absolute celebrations of gluttony.
In 8 minutes?
In 8 minutes.
8 minutes.
That is crazy. The fact that you're eating a kg a minute or over a kg a minute.
Yeah. How many shrimp do you reckon that is though? How many did he actually eat?
Yeah.
Like I wonder.
I got confused when you said shrimp. All I heard was shrimp on a barbie. Did anyone else hear that?
Yeah.
Sorry, me. I got sidetracked there for a second.
Apparently, it's such an amazing story because he had a shock loss last year at the competition. I think he'd won like 11, he'd won a whole lot in a row, and then all of a sudden he came fourth. And so he's been training hard for this particular competition. So well done. Our Heineken Silver Low Carb Smooth Delivery of the Week to the American cult hero, Joey Chestnut.
Well done, Joey.
Good work.
Play on in partnership with BNZ.
Play on.
There he is.
There he is.
Lad, Shaun Johnson, we just asked him, is currently in West Hollywood. West Hollywood, America.
West Hollywood.
How are you? How are you, bro? How's life? It's been a week since we've seen you. You've seen LeBron since then. Actually, I'm not going to... You tell us what you've been up to.
No, I'm good, bro. I'm good. We're
Anyway, Shawnee, we're going to bank that. We're going to bank that. That's our bank that moment. Thanks for that, mate.
Hey, I've got things to go do. Stop wasting my time. I'm here trying to do some work.
Oh, that was good.
Oh, yeah,
Play on in partnership with BNZ.
Play on.
Hold on, before we do that, Mark, Luke, well done. That might be my favourite thing we've done on the show so far.
Well played.
Sorry, Shaun.
Shaun really left too, but guys, I want you to know, we were like, come back. He was like, no, we're done here, guys. We're done.
How's that going to end up for you? Like, he's not going to answer your
Yeah, he
messages.
won't reply to me for 2 months. So.
Oh, so good. Hey, you're hearing the Vegas music because, of course, thanks to our mates at Frank Energy, we have the opportunity, who have come in, they've given us tickets, a double pass to go along and watch the Warriors play in Vegas.
Not just that, though.
Flights, accommodation,
You need that.
a bit of spending money as well to split with you and your friend.
Some personal time with Luke while you're over there as well.
Yep.
That was part of it? Yeah.
think so,
Yep, beautiful.
And what we've done is we have gone and got 13 of the Warriors' brand new 2025 playing uniform,
Oh, it's a good jersey too.
numbered 1 to 13, and we are putting our hands in to that suitcase sitting right next to Luke right there, and we are trying to pull out the lucky number 13, which is in fact their way strip. It's the white one. And
So the rest
that's
are blue?
wonderful. The rest are blue.
But if you pull out that white strip, number 13, you're going to Vegas.
You are
It
going
is
to
that
Vegas.
simple. Now, Luke, you might have to
Ooh.
watch out for that Rolex deal. Might have to open that suitcase up a little bit more now.
DWZ watch.
Oh, shout out to DWZ.
Yeah, my tennies are Lesniak watches.
You know what?
Those are nice watches.
I can't think of anything that would annoy Shaun even more than Luke probably pulling out the winner.
Yeah,
Luke, you could
yeah.
actually break the show. Well done. we might not have a show next year because of you.
Without further ado, thanks again to Frank Energy. Let's
Play
get some
on,
callers on.
Kia ora, Aiden speaking.
Kia ora, Aiden. It's Matua Marc here. We've got Brook with me as well.
Aiden, what's up,
and the
brother?
wonderful Luke Metcalfe. How are you?
Oh, I'm good, boys. How about you?
Yeah, there we go. I heard that change of voice. Got a chance at Vegas right here now.
Yeah, you do. So
Oh, let's hope so.
this is all that's going to happen, right? Luke's going to reach into the suitcase. It has got all the jerseys in there, apart from 3. We've already lost 3. You've got a 1 in 10 chance for him to pull out the white strip. If he does, in the lucky strip, thanks to Frank Energy, you and a mate are heading off to Vegas. How does that sound?
That sounds amazing. Let's go, Lukey.
Yes, go, Lukey. No,
Good luck, Aiden.
Aiden, I just have one question for you.
You, bro?
Who's your favourite Warriors player?
Oh, it was yesterday, but it's got to be you, bro. It's got to be
Oh,
you.
thanks, mate.
Good
Thank
answer,
you.
bro.
All right. Here we go. Hopefully, I'll get it for you, mate.
He's reaching in.
Super.
Do you want me to go top of the pile, mid, bottom? What do you reckon?
Way to
Oh,
ask-
let's go middle, bro. Let's go middle.
All
way to
right,
ask questions, Luke. Me and Shaun were just rattling in there last week.
I feel like we've got a middle for you.
He's got a middle.
Sorry, brother. Sorry. It's a blue. It's blue. Number 2.
You got the number 2 jersey.
Number 2?
Now, you do
Oh,
have a
we'll
choice.
take that road. That's awesome.
Hello, Fali speaking.
Fale, kia ora, this is Brook here. Brook from the Play On Sports Show. Matua Marc is on my right,
up.
and Luke Metcalfe of the Warriors is to my left.
Oh my God. Hey guys.
How are you?
What's up, Play On fam?
What's up?
I'm so good. I'm so much better now. What's up, Luca? What's up, my
Oh, hello. How are you, my
Go to sis.
Look, here's the thing.
I am so good.
Hopefully you're about to be even better because Luke is about to dig into the suitcase for you. It's a 1 in 9 shot right now. And if he pulls out the white Warriors jersey, sis, you are going to Vegas with somebody else
Oh my
with flights
gosh.
and accommodation all covered.
Luca, you got this, bro.
my
Just
summer-
like I support you.
Yeah,
I want you to pull out that white number 13 jersey.
I will.
You're about to make the sister's dreams
Yeah.
come true.
Come on,
Samoans,
manifest it
for
with
my
you.
Samoan sister, for my Samoan family, and for all the Samoans out there.
You're about to get the biggest cheer here from Luke.
Actually, in my house, Luca, your name's actually Uncle Luca, okay?
Oh, okay, all right.
I love that, Fale. All right, Luke's putting his hand into the suitcase now.
All right.
Let's go, buddy.
All right. I said the first person I wanted, but I want this one. I want you to get it.
All right, he's reaching in.
Me too. I've been the Warriors princess for too damn long, and I just need this to come through for me. But all good if it doesn't. Blessings
thought that was
anyway,
it.
you guys on call.
I'm so sorry. I've let all of you down. I've let all Samoa down.
He has pulled out-
It's a blue jersey.
It's a number 11.
He's
number
pulled
11.
out the number 11 jersey. It isn't the white one. So, Fale, not this time, my friend.
that was it.
But you
The
do
white
get a
came
brand
out.
new jersey.
I
We're going to
thought
send
white
it
too.
to you.
Oh, thank you guys so much. And you know what? I'm just grateful for the opportunity, and I'm happy for anybody that gets to win this trip.
See, you deserve the white jersey.
All the best, mate. Thanks so
I
much.
sure do. So put the blue one back in. You guys take care and thank you so much for the opportunity once again.
Hello, Josh speaking.
Kia ora, Josh. It's Matua Marc here. I've also got with me Brook, Ruscoe, and of course, the wonderful Luke Metcalfe. We're all calling from Play On. How are you?
Good, thanks, boys. How are you guys?
Wow. We're pretty good, but hopefully you're about to be a little bit better.
Yeah. Look, mate, we've managed to draw out another 2 shirts before we've called you. And none of them
No way.
with the lucky jersey, all right? So we're playing the lucky strip with Frank Energy, and what you're looking for is the lucky number 13, the white strip for Luke Metcalfe to reach into the suitcase and rip out for you to win a double pass to go along and see the Warriors play in Vegas.
All right, you ready, Joshy boy?
Good. I'm ready, boy.
Good luck, fam.
All right. Maybe a bit more excitement. Are you ready?
I was born ready, mate. Come on,
yeah.
Stay ready, so we ain't got to get ready. Good luck.
All right, he's reaching in. He's going.
You know what? I might go top.
He's going on top. He's going to the top.
Does that feel like an away jersey?
Oh, he's drawn out another
Wait,
blue one. He's got the number 9 that he's drawn out. It is a blue one, so you will not be winning Vegas, a trip to Vegas.
Sorry, brother.
Hi, sorry I couldn't make your call. Please leave a message.
Let's leave a message.
We'll leave you a message.
At the
Yeah,
tone,
let's leave a message.
record your message.
Caitlin, Brook here from the Play On Sports Show. Matua Marcus to my right.
Shut up.
Luke Metcalfe of the Warriors.
Yeah, he
is here as well. Now, Marc, I don't know the T's and C's around this. I don't know if they have to be on the phone or not to win it.
Nah, there was no
no T's and
we don't
C's.
have that. Well, we do have T's and C's, but that wasn't.
That
part
wasn't one of
the
them.
terms and
Caitlin,
conditions.
this could be the greatest message you are ever going to receive.
You know what? I think Frank Energy didn't even expect that we'd be dumb enough to give it away to an answering machine. That's why it's not on there. But if you want to roll this dice,
Roll the dice. This
So-
will be the greatest message someone ever receives.
So she wins it if I get it.
she wins the
Yeah.
trip,
Wins it. All right.
and we get
Yeah.
a dial tone. We get the doot as the celebration.
Hold on. Caitlin, if you're listening to this message, you're very close to going to Vegas. What you got?
Oh man, we are lucky.
You won it! No, you didn't. I'm sorry.
What's she got? 6.
You got
Oh,
number
Number
6.
6.
Lucky
There you go,
number
Caitlin.
6.
There's a present for you.
There you are. Hey, Caitlin, thanks for entering. Thank you for not answering as well, because this is a great message for you to keep forever. You are winning that number 6 jersey. It will be sent to you.
Signed by
However,
Luke Metcalfe.
you have not won a trip to Vegas, and we'll have to kick it over to,
Well, I'll tell you
to
what,
next week's show.
it's a lot easier to say no to that than somebody else who's actually there. So, Caitlin, I'm sorry, but you get a jersey. Yeah.
Should we just leave the rest of the show rolling so that she hears that as well? No, we won't do that to you. Thanks, Caitlin. Thank you for entering. Guys, that means
We go again next week?
we have to go again next week. I honestly wanted to give it away before Shaun got back as well.
One more.
So, we have one more?
Should we go for one more?
go.
No.
Look at me, yeah.
We've already talked to an answering machine. So next week, you guys, it will be a 1 in 6 chance.
And we have to give it away. It's our last show
we
next
do.
week, right?
We do indeed.
Someone going to Vegas next week. He pulls it out now.
Play On in partnership with BNZ. Play On.
Eden Park. The Mecca of All Blacks rugby.
Yeah, it is.
1994. 50 consecutive tests won. We rolled the dice.
Why?
The schedule for the 2025 All Black season has just been released. All Blacks and Black Ferns, excuse me. But there is one that caught my eye. There is one at Eden Park next year against, I'm going to say it, the number 1 team in the world right now, the Springboks. They come into All Black country. And we put that, I'm scared to say it out loud, but we put that on the line. We're potentially, we could have played, Australia there twice, win those, 52.
2 losses.
Well, we're playing 2 games at Eden Park. One's against Wallabies. I think we won that one pretty convincingly, I was just saying. But why don't we play them twice? And then I thought about it a little bit more, and I went, this is actually the test that we need to have. You know why? I'm not worried about this 51 consecutive tests in a row. These are the type of games, this is the type of pressure, this is the environment I want our All Blacks around. leading up into the World Cup. Now, granted, we might be 3-4 years away from that bad boy. It's got to start somewhere. It has got to start somewhere. And I'm, hindsight looking back on this going, I'm fine with us playing the Springboks at Eden Park.
Saturday, the 6th of September, 7:05, Eden Park, South Africa, taking on the All Blacks. The record is up for grabs. We've lost a few records in the last few seasons. We've had some pretty proud ones that have lasted us for years and years and years, and we're willing to put it all up. When we could have, I don't know, perhaps taken on France.
The C squad, you're right.
Or maybe, I don't know, maybe we could have taken on, who else have we got?
The Wallabies twice.
Wallabies, yeah.
If we're trying to win the Wallabies twice, right? I know
Count your
you're here,
lucky
Luke.
stars, the Wallabies don't show up to Eden Park and win.
I mean, they've got...
We've been all right lately.
Yeah, you have been going well.
I mean, you beat Wales. Well done. No, but Joseph's there now. Swat Ali'i, who, have to admit, he is a bit of a freak.
Yeah. Get pre-season under his belt, get an actual season in the Super Rugby.
Absolute freak. I'm actually not worried about this now, though, Mark. I think this is the environment we need to be around.
I feel like Luke may have just unlocked an absolute All Black, and this will be for all Black fans. I want you to imagine this. We're all building it up for this big game against South Africa at Eden Park, and we go on and on and on about it, just like we did against Ireland, right? We had all our energy focused in on that big game, and we go ahead on the 6th of September, and we take on South Africa, the #1 team in the world, and that's what all our energy is focused on. And we beat them. And we beat them, and we keep that record alive.
Convincingly, by the way.
Convincingly. And then Saturday,
27 points.
the 27th of September, the Wallabies roll into Eden Park and just destroy us, and that record's gone.
You're focusing too hard.
You can't even say it without laughing, Mark.
You're focusing too hard on these South Africans.
That's it. We did
these
the
Aussies
same.
are going to come in. These Aussies are full. So what's the
I
date?
didn't believe you when you were talking either.
What's the date for this game, for this Wallabies game?
The 27th of September.
27th of September, right? You just got to think they're coming into a nice Aussie spring. They're coming over here in New Zealand. New Zealand spring's all right, but they're coming over here. They're going to be ready to rumble. That's all I'm going to say.
You know, that's so us, though, because what happened when we went on the Northern Tour, all we were focused on was Ireland.
Yep.
We wanted to beat the Irish after what had happened in the last the World Cup. They wanted us, we wanted them. We're all fisticuffy with Ireland, and then France snuck up on us and beat us by a couple. Do you know what I mean? Like, this is where the rest, very All Blacks of us to be all focused in on the South African test.
We're the All Blacks. We
were.
are the All Blacks. There's no forgetting we're the All Blacks. Sorry, I'm yelling.
We were.
Sorry, Luke. I hate that you had to see me like that.
That's all right. That's all right.
I'm not worried about this. I honestly think this is the best thing for us. I think putting us under this
Microscope.
it's a heater of a game.
Pressure cooker
of a game.
Yeah.
Let's make some diamonds, baby.
Yeah. If you want to be in those moments, in those key games, World Cups and that, these are the games you're going to have to pressure games.
We're looking at it the wrong way.
Yeah.
See, and Mark, you made me for a second
games.
question, but I'm going, no. I think this is actually a good thing for us.
Bring it on, South Africa.
If you want to check out all the games though, because there's a bunch. Man, these guys play more games than there are days in the year at the moment. All Blacks and the Black Ferns. The schedule is out for 2025. It's up on the All Blacks Instagram. You can go check that out.
Play on in partnership with BNZ.
Play on. Time now for the Heineken Silver Prize Vault. This is where we reward any of our community who jump on our socials and leave a comment. And this week, well,
bro, this might be the easiest show in the world to win prizes.
Unless you're trying to go to Vegas.
Hey, unless Luke's pulling out those strips for you, you might be in trouble.
This week, I feel like the comment that was left on our Instagram page when Shaun decided he'd dial in and say, "Hey guys, sorry, can't make it this week. I'm off, being busy." He was actually attending probably the greatest game of football that's happened this season, when the Rams and the Bills took each other on, and the score was just I mean, Luke, you love your football, your American football. That was a good game to be at.
Yeah, Josh Allen was at 3 little tush pushes.
Yeah,
Three little tush pushes. Yeah, that was ridiculous. He's a freak. I know he lost. I know the Bills lost, but watching him, he's like the guy that you wanted. Like, I just watched the Bills purely because of him. Like, he's a freak. But yeah, even.
Are you a Bills supporter?
No, I'm a Browns supporter. I don't want to talk about it.
No.
Why?
Yeah.
No, let's talk about that.
Why? All right, so it goes back to being what I would have been like 18.
That's courageous, by the way.
Yeah. So I was 18. I was like, I need a team because I'm getting into it. I need a team. And then Baker Mayfield was playing at Oklahoma, and he was, doing his thing, and he was carving up. And I was like, I like this guy. Just something about him. I like him. Wherever he goes, I'm going for them.
Moxie.
Gets picked first, and I go, oh, who's this team? Went 0-16 the year before that. I was like, oh no, what have I done? But no, I've stuck solid.
Oh, it's a tough. Well, Marc, you support the Carolina Panthers.
Yeah, I'm in a worse position than you are at the moment. But you stick with them. You do stick with them, and you hope one day that you end up in a Super Bowl against one Peyton Manning, and he somehow manages to win it with a noodle arm, and it's an absolute disappointment. But you know what? The Browns.
Jameis Winston, though, hell of a speech that he'll get.
Yeah. I would play for that guy.
Eat a dub. Eat a dub.
Have you heard him, Mike?
If you haven't seen that before, you go check that out, right? All right?
He's inspirational. Jeez.
I saw myself on camera there for a second.
Yeah, no, that was a little pesky. So congratulations to this week's winner. I feel like saying exactly what everyone wanted to say. It is Richie Parika, who says, you know what? Play on Sports Show. Shaun Johnson. If I could use my frank energy moment to reply, I would. I think he's saying exactly what we all thought while Shaun was there, enjoying himself on the week off. Well, his week off, as we're all working.
He's going to Bali next week, by the way. He's doing well, this fella. Anyway, enough about Shaun.
Enough about Shaun. But so we do have a prize on our prize vault. So look, you can reach into our prize vault and reveal what it is.
I'll tell you what, you've been given a get out of jail free card here because that's the hardest thing to open. And it's pre-open. So there must be something good in here.
Oh, it's already open.
Yeah, so pull that out. Oh, there we go.
Oh, that looks good.
Shake.
Christmas. What do we got? Ooh. What's Richie got?
All right. Here we go. I think I might keep this. There we go. Signed, Peyton Manning.
Signed, Peyton Manning. Hall of Famer, Peyton Manning.
What?
Indiana Colts.
Look at me looking at
Marc.
What?
Colts.
What?
Yeah.
We're giving that away?
We are giving that away.
Oh, should I keep it in? Oops.
No. Completely unwrap it and put it on.
Hall of Fame 21, got it signed there too.
Wow.
How cool. Richie, that is all yours. Thanks so much to Heineken Silver.
That's big.
I wouldn't be putting my fingertips.
Helmet.
Oh, sorry.
That's one that you put in the man cave, eh?
Have you ever put one on, helmet?
No, I want to put this one on, but I don't think Marc will tell me off.
Don't put it on. Do not put it on.
I'm just like, how do you see anything?
The peripherals pretty pesky.
That's what I always think.
This is a cool prize.
Actually, that brings up a good point. Luke, when it comes to players who go and who decide that they'll go over and play football, American football and stuff like that, how do you feel about that? Like, have you ever thought of playing another code? Does it ever interest you to do a bit of code switching?
I think it's pretty cool, eh? Like, I encourage it. Like, I reckon it's cool when you see look at Jordan Mailata there at the moment. Like, he's absolutely he's absolutely killing it right now. When you see people, like, I want him to do well, and I think it's cool having. I think there's a rugby player going over there, Jordan Pataya.
Yes,
he's going over there. There's a player from the Cowboys that's just gone there as well in that Pathways program. So I reckon it's sick going over there. Like, I root for them even when like you get the union and the league crossovers as well. Like you want them to do good, but I feel like that's probably easier. But the NFL ones, like you want them to do well.
Do you reckon it would be easier? Do you reckon it would be easier for you to play union, or do you look at union and think to yourself, it's not that much difference? Or
be honest.
I reckon I could play it if I'm being what's the word called? Egotistical.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I'd like to think that I could if you gave me time to play it, but it doesn't really. If I'm being honest, it doesn't really interest me. I was always a rugby league kid. Always played rugby league. I've never really played union ever.
You don't understand it. You don't understand why they would why they'd be kicking the ball and
the unlimited tackles and then the kicking sort of. I just need to wrap my head around that. Someone might be able to teach me.
Come on. What's your favorite sport outside of rugby league?
Ooh, it would either probably football, soccer.
Really?
Yeah, and NFL like tight, like close, but at the moment I'd say soccer.
Let's just sorry, Marc, while we're here, can we get to know Luke a little bit better?
Yeah. So you've got the Browns as your favourite American football team. What's your favourite world football team?
Man United.
Man U. Wow.
It's a cold walk at the moment.
Yeah, it's
needs it like that.
New manager though.
It's just all looking up, isn't it?
I feel like we've been here before.
Yeah. Favorite player of all time, any sport.
Any
favorite
sport.
athlete.
That's obviously like love LeBron, MJ, but like football, I love Ronaldo. Just like he's just like everything
we were
about
doing so well.
like how he plays, and then off the field too. Like he's just
money.
Charisma. Yeah, that's tough. Even like a David Beckham, like like he's like it's cool. Just no, if I had to pick one, LeBron James.
One final thing was one thing that used to annoy you about Shaun.
How long we got?
Dude, beautiful. No, you said no. Said no.
Play on in partnership with BNZ.
Play on. Time for the weekend sports menu.
Marc, I don't want to sound needy, but could you just lower the music?
No, that's a good sound.
Heineken Silver, low carb, smooth. And we'll be finding out what it is we're going to dine on in our sporting weekend this weekend through the menu. Of course, starting off with our entree. And there's 2 NBL games for the Breakers this week, gentlemen. Tonight, 7:30 p.m, if you're listening to this on a Thursday. It is at Event Finder Stadium, Breakers taking on Tasmania Jumping Jacks.
Jack
Brooke, you're
Jumpers?
our, Jack Jumpers, sorry.
But I mean,
You're
they'd be jumping around too.
you're our basketball aficionado on the show.
Let me tell you what, they are Taco falling apart. Far out.
They are.
I think they've lost their last 3 games by at least 20.
What's that about?
Honestly, I don't know what to put it down to. You have a huge new piece of the puzzle that you're just trying to find out how he fits. One time they played Bryce Cotton. He lit them up for 60. So it's actually, can I just kind of divert this conversation now? I think about Bryce Cotton. If you're going to watch any NBL games this week, watch Bryce Cotton. His last 3 games, he's averaged 49 points. He's like 59, 47, and something else. But he's averaged 49 points over his last 3. One of the greatest imports to ever come out of this country.
Who does he play for?
He plays for the Perth Wildcats. He played against us. Obviously, Taco Fall was sitting in drops, and he was shooting the lights out of it. So I don't know what to put it down to. Sorry, Marc, but go and watch Bryce Cotton.
All right, Saturday at 7:30 p.m. at the Adelaide 36ers will host the Breakers as well. So, basketball fans, a couple of games for you, especially when it's a bit of a light basketball time at the moment in the NBA, isn't it? Because of the in-season tournament going
my
place.
week. Fantasy, I don't know what to do with myself.
The courts are cool.
The courts are very cool. Yeah. On to the main course, and this week we have the Black Caps Test cricket. Of course, the third test, 11 a.m. on Saturday, that gets underway. The Black Caps taking on England in that third test at Seddon Park in Hamilton. We've lost the first 2. They lost the first game by 8 wickets and the second by 323 runs. So, hoping.
I don't know much about much, but I know that's not good.
Do you watch it? I mean, Aussies love the cricket.
Any update on the Aussie-India game?
No, we're not watching that.
Score check for that one?
Yeah, no, we're
You're a
busy.
big cricket guy, eh?
Yeah.
Not the big. I love it. Come summertime,
Christmas,
or
Ashes.
yeah. Or like even if it's UK winter. I mean UK summer Ashes or Aussie summer. I'm watching.
Deep into it, yeah. Something about the Ashes, eh?
Yeah, I creep into
just
the
it's
Ashes.
different.
Ashes is good. Ashes is good to watch. And finally, of course, we're not losing. We're not losing to England. That's what's the great difference between the Ashes. And then finally, of course, desserts. And this weekend for your desserts, we head to the A-League. All of a sudden, New Zealanders are absolutely enthralled with the A-League. Saturday,
Bloody oath.
the Knicks host Metcalfe. That's 5th versus 8th place. And then Sunday, 4 p.m, Auckland FC try to remain on top as they take on Melbourne City. That's 1st place versus 4th place.
Where's Metcalfe? It sounds like one of those luxury teams from Dubai.
It's like Sydney, sort of in between like the city, sort of, and like Western Sydney. But it depends where you're sort of looking at. I'm pretty sure it's like northwest. I'm not from Sydney.
I'm more confused now.
I lived in Sydney for however long. I'm pretty sure it's like northwest Sydney.
All right.
I could be wrong, so if anyone's from Sydney, don't go. I'm trying to get my bearings.
Oh, big weekend. Hey, Luke, thank you so much for joining us this week. Absolute stud. Excited to see how you guys go this year, and excited to see you back on the field.
Yeah. No, thank you. Thanks for having me on. It's been a good time.
How was the injury, by the way? I know you're back into preseason, but we missed out a big chunk of last year.
Yeah, no, it's sweet. It's all good. Got the couple games at the back end of last year and had a good off season, so hit the ground running this year, and can't wait to get into it. Yeah.
Can't wait to have it. Marc, what did you just pay to? What do you use in your hair?
My hair.
Good luscious hair.
Yeah. I'll be honest. It's usually nothing. That's been legit.
Marc,
but
it's nothing
I was coming in here, and I was going through my partner's drawer in the cabinet, and she wasn't there, and I saw some hairspray, so I just went like a couple little spritz of hairspray.
Yeah.
I can't lie.
Beautiful locks. Anyway.
Hey, whatever you choose to dine on in your sporting weekend or use in your hair, we hope that it's a good weekend for you. We'll catch you next week.
Thank you, Luke.
Lamborghini. Look at the speed! Shaun Johnson! Aguero! It's over! Pass is intercepted at the goal line. In your life have you seen anything like that? Elliott hits it over the grandstand, and New Zealand are in the World Cup final!
Play on.